had a difficult childhood. My father was a very cruel man, and he was abusive to my mother and my brothers. Um, and so I grew up around a lot of violence, and it was very traumatic, and I hated it. Um, I was also married to a man who was a batterer, so I had my own personal experience. And so I knew that based on the number of women who were contacting us and coming into this, that the problem was enormous, enormous, and that there was no one in this entire city and county helping these victims of domestic violence. And so I just assumed that I had to do something about it, and so I did. At that time, it was in 1971, not 1974, but 1971 was when the women's movement was really, really strong across the country. And one of the things that uh, who were active, like I was, we knew that one of the things that San Jose needed was a center for women. Not so much a shelter for battered women, but just a center for women to come for whatever reasons, because there wasn't any particular place that women could go to. So the whole purpose of the Women's Alliance, that was the name of the organization, was to raise money so we could have a center, a women's center. So we would have meetings, etc., and then I was chosen president of the organization, and we realized that I convinced them that even though I had found this spot, even though it was a duplex and it belonged to the state of California, was in very bad shape. I said, it's only, I talked a property manager down to $25 a month, and I told him we'll pull the weeds, because I knew I could convince the staff to help me. But we were there for at least maybe a year and a half, 2 years, just being available. And what we noticed, what happened, is that the majority of women who would come to our center were battered women. Battered women. And people would call, and they were battered women. And we realized that that's what we needed in this city. So, and the very first thing we could do, besides having that center, was to start a hotline.